From Tampa Bay's #1 news station, this is the Fox 13 4 o'clock news.
You know, it's almost impossible to go through a day in this modern life and not interact with plastic or rubber.
And many of those components begin right here in the Bay Area. Chip is in Clearwater today checking out one polymer-focused manufacturer, TSE Industries.
Hey guys, and I like to start with a little bit of reinforcement for you. So here's a beautiful sign. TSE Industries Incorporated, plastic fabrication and distribution, custom rubber products. Now on the website, it says they have a passion for polymers, and by default, the most passionate man about polymers would be the president, Mr. Rick Klingel. And he is here to talk about, well, the company as a whole. So polymers, let's start there. Yep. What exactly is a polymer for those that aren't familiar with it?
It could be rubber, plastic, any type of chemical system developing into a polymer.
Ooh, yep. I like it. So there's a bit of science involved in this particular industry. Now, what do you guys do with polymers? And then where might people be able to find this in their everyday lives?
So here we're doing custom rubber molded parts, plastic machine parts, all high performance type applications here at this facility. And where you probably will see this, and most of us probably interact on a daily basis in some of these things, ATM machines perhaps, or maybe in the food or beverage industry. So the bottles going through the plants to be filled, that plastic guideline that's on there. We're machining all those plastic pieces within the food packaging industry and bottle and canning industry.
So like ATM, I'm guessing, I'm just thinking about polymer and rubber, like the rollers that spit the money out. So you are partially responsible for allowing me to get that cash in my pocket.
That's right. And so when I talk about a precision part, they want to make sure when you order 120, you only get 120.
Yes, no, exactly. How long has this company been around here in the Tampa Bay area?
1962, started right here in the area. Yeah. And so now we're beyond even rubber molding and plastic machining. We're doing other things as well. So we have a full chemical system house where we're doing complex reaction systems of polyurethane. So adhesives, coatings, sealants, those types of products.
Yeah. How often do you have the conversation with somebody who says, I had no idea that we had this kind of manufacturing even in Tampa Bay?
Yeah, it's all the time. All the time. You don't normally see a whole lot of manufacturing in our state here, but we're here, and when we're supplying parts that go into industries that you wouldn't even think of, but I think it feeds all of us at one point or another.
Now, more or less, I've been doing this like mini tour of manufacturing. I think you're the third or fourth place I've been to in the last few weeks, and it's been fascinating. But so far, everybody's told me the same thing, that there is a lack of skilled workers. Are you also experiencing that?
It can be very difficult, for sure. We're involved with some of the colleges and skilled programs there to get people in the beginning, but it can be difficult, definitely.
And is there anything in particular that you'd be looking for, or that maybe for the viewers out there who are starting to think about a new career, or maybe college or technical school, you could kind of guide them towards?
Technical school, for sure. So CAD programming, those types of things. But we also honestly do a lot of in-house training ourselves because the pool is a little bit limited. But there are schools in the area that do just that thing.
Cool. Well, I appreciate you taking us and letting us come behind the scenes of TSE Industries. Yep. I got to be honest, I don't know what most of those machines were doing, but it looked fascinating. And one thing I do know is that it is making stuff, they are making stuff here at TSE that is really making the rest of our lives possible and fun. He mentioned ATM machines and Coke, or not Coke, but soda products. Theme parks, too. They also have a little hand in making those things run. So just keep that in mind, that we here in Tampa Bay are really making all of it possible.